Hello, hello. We are live. Welcome. This is going to be our reaction to the Pokemon Direct. Now, it goes, maybe I should have started the stream on time, just as it started, but yeah, I wanted to, play around with it a bit and just see how all this works because I've never streamed before. And I'm kind of interested in seeing just how all this works. So yeah, I don't think I have the tech to get an image of the screen on here. That's definitely something I want to do, but oh well. Again, I'm new to this. Let's see. So yeah, we have the timer is gone. Oh well, people are in the chat, people are looking at it. Whatever. We're gonna have to see. Let's see. Can people? Let's see. Can people hear me? Yes, yes, glad to hear it. All right. Let's see. So it starts right at 9. So we have another 10 minutes left of just sitting here waiting for something to happen. Sounds fun, doesn't it? I guess that's what streaming is all about. But all right. Yeah, I stopped playing Tales of Aspera for this. So this better be good. This better be a Gen 8 announcement. Oh, I guess we could talk about, what we can reasonably expect from this. I am personally expecting a Gen 8 announcement. I'm not certain that is the case, though. Of course, we are. The new Detective Pikachu trailer just came out, so it's very possible we may hear something related to that. If you're not aware, I did like the Detective Pikachu game. I'm very, very hyped for the movie. I'm going to go see that at the midnight release. And Detective Pikachu is going to be great. And it could be some other major Pokemon related project. It could be like some spin-off game. Like we don't have when was the last Mystery Dungeon game? Like 2015? Like that came out in the tail end of 6th gen, I think. So I think we could be getting another one. But yeah, that wouldn't have its own direct, right? So yeah, my opinion is that this is Gen 8, but it might not be, nervous about the movie Detective Pikachu. That looks fantastic. Like, everything about that looks great to me. It seems to be going for that older demographic of people who grew up with Pokemon. Like one of the things I had an issue with the game was that it seemed a bit too not sure where it wanted to be. Did it want to be something for kids? Did it want to be a serious crime drama? Again, that game had lots of problems. I did really enjoy it, but I think it could have been a lot better. Again, it doesn't it can't even compete with other games like it, like Ace Attorney in particular. Again, I really, really enjoyed it. I am honestly expecting the movie to be better than the game, going by what I've seen. Oh, hey, what's up? I am thrilled that Detective Pikachu is shaping up to be as good as it is. Again, I was really surprised that they even announced that movie. They even decided to make that. And yeah, the fact that it's turning out as well as it is, very, very promising. They put a lot of effort into that. I'm not sure where the games are going to go. I wonder if the idea was always to make it a movie and the game was an afterthought. I don't know. I don't I don't know what they're going to do with that. Again, definitely one of the better Pokemon spinoffs in the past couple of years. I really, really liked Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this direct to start to see what exactly we're going to get here out of this. Pokemon Gen 8. I heard a rumor that it is Pokemon King and Queen. And again, if you know anything about me, I cannot stand rumors. I think they're all like fake, but that is like the best possible name I think they could come up with at this point. I don't know why I've never like thought of that myself. Like Pokemon King and Pokemon Queen. That is badass. Love it. Like that is really, really cool. Yeah, I'm a fan of those titles. Like, if it doesn't happen this gen, like I hope it happens like later on down the line. Like, it's amazing how they keep coming up with like all these cool titles that like I never thought of before. Like, I think we were all expecting like Black and White eventually, but like and Sun and Moon. But uh, oh, what do I anticipate with this release, Gen 8? Man, like I have not played Let's Go. Like I wanted to, but unfortunately I just have not gotten around to it yet. So I honestly have no idea what to expect. Like I hope it would be, just be. I think the big thing for me going forward in this game is like to make it more non-linear and to like make it less story driven. Because playing Sun and Moon, I felt for like the first time ever, kind of jaded by what was going on. Like it felt like the story was something that like a little kid would get a kick out of. And like it's all about this girl who's like getting the self-confidence, like be herself and get away from like her abusive parent who wants to like sell her soul to like these eldritch abominations. Like that would have been cool if like I was a kid, but like as an adult, it was kind of grating and kind of annoying. Like again, I didn't even like hate the characters. Like again, I thought a lot of them were neat. Like I liked Lily. I like the things you went through together. Like I liked Sun and Moon again, but it just felt that like yeah, it's just too padded out for what it is. Like I prefer something like the original, which is like very, very straightforward and to the point, essentially. Like you have all these like things going on, but it's kind of like it's not interconnected very well. It's very, very non-linear. Like you can do a lot in like red, blue, and yellow out of order, like go to different gyms and like, build your team and like go to different areas early and just do all of this stuff, like there are all these cool hidden secrets. You have like all those neat hidden Pokemon. Like I feel that I don't know, my ideal Gen 8, like I don't want to say that like I want it to be open world because I know how hard it would be to make a really good open world Pokemon game. But I do think they need to like really think about how best to utilize, lots of different ideas when it comes to the story instead of just being like the same generic thing that we've been getting for the past couple of years. Yeah, no DLC. I am very anti DLC. I'm playing through Fire Emblem Fates right now, and I'm going to make a video talking about this. But the DLC in that game was a mistake. Like, never ever make a game and then like section off important chunks of it as DLC. That's terrible. Shouldn't be supported. I don't buy into that. Like most people are buying like most everybody buys like there are people who buy 2 copies of Pokemon. Like they don't need DLC. Just annoying. Like, are they ever going to like have an expansion pass where like you can buy the other version exclusives onto your like that would be like terrible. I would hate that so much. I think that ideally, like they need to balance this. A lot of Pokemon fans are adults now, and I think they need to like sort of do what like the Breath of the Wild devs did, and really, really make something that appeals to like everyone, and not just try to make excuses for why they do certain things. Like I think I don't know. Like I don't want to be too critical of Game Freak because I do think people exaggerate just how bad they supposedly are. Because like again, I really really like Sun and Moon. I thought it was a huge improvement over X and Y. Like people like talk about I don't know, like it being casualized and stuff like that. I think Pokemon should just do what it's always done and be like super simple to pick up, but like super complex to be like excel and be like to be the very best, you know? Like Pokemon has all these different things that you can do and just yeah. Whew. Again, like it needs to really have that depth. It really has to keep people playing. Like I'm seeing these interviews from like directors and stuff talking about how like, oh, we can't compete with mobile. Like, don't compete with mobile. Like, don't even try. Like, just stick with your niche. Like the niche saying like the most popular thing in the world is like niche is like kind of ridiculous. But anyway, let's see, 1 minute to go. That went by fast. Let's see, 227, 2019. Man, does Pokemon really need to have its own 7 minute direct? Like, why couldn't they just? I don't know. Where's our Astral Chain direct? Where is that, Nintendo? I don't know. Like maybe they should do that. Just like have independent directs for like certain games, so people don't like freak out whenever their favorite game doesn't get talked about in a direct. Like I don't know. That kind of I don't know. Maybe that's. Oh, here we go.
Pokemon Direct. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Ishihara. Can you hear the sound? Or
today, I would like to share some very special information with all of you.
How special is it?
Pokemon trainers all around the globe have already enjoyed many adventures in various regions of the Pokemon world.
Oh no. Oh no. Is he going there?
Trainers have encountered many different Pokemon, battled against countless other Pokemon trainers, and experienced stories all their own. And this year, a new Pokemon journey will be.
Yep, Gen 8 confirmed. Yeah. Okay, what is it?
We prepared a special video to welcome you to the setting of your next adventure.
Okay, well, what is it going to be?
Please
like,
take a look.
Yeah, we've been to France, we've been to America, we've been to Japan, obviously. England, yeah, European, very European. I want to say like, you're going backpacking. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is Gen 8. Okay, you're backpacking. Yeah, this is what I meant when I said, yeah, be more adult. Like, use the term. Yeah, I like. Okay, that's great. Oh, showing Pikachu again. Do they show Pikachu first every time? Just come on. All right. Yeah, backpacking around Europe. Like that is going to appeal to so many millennials. Like, dude, like I see people on Instagram talking about like their travels all the time. Like this is a really good, really great idea. Fantastic. Okay. Wait, was that a soccer stadium? Pokemon Soccer Stadium? Oh, so it wasn't Gen 8, it was Pokemon Soccer Stadium. Okay. Not actual game footage. Okay. We're going EA and BioWare now. Yeah. Oh, is that a meow? No, it's a new Pokemon. Okay. It's like a rabbit. Are these the starters? Okay, yeah, water. Okay. I think I like them both, yeah. Huh. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the grass type. It kind of looks kind of goofy. I don't know. I like the other two though. Of course, the grass type is probably going to have the best final version. Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Fantastic. That's almost Pokemon King and Queen, right? It's the same sort of like royalty knights.
Pokemon RPGs for Nintendo.
Okay, yeah, another one. How do they keep coming up with these names? Just, dude, Sword and Shield.
And for an introduction to the adventure that awaits you in the
I have never heard anyone bring that up as a potential title. Just
I'm Junichi Masuda from Game Freak, and I've been working as the producer for these titles. Right now, we at Game Freak are hard at work on the development of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. For the veteran Pokemon trainers who have experienced so many adventures with us up until now, for the new trainers who held a Pokeball for the first time in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu game, or the Pokemon Let's Go Eevee game, and for all those out there
Those people even
who become
exist?
Pokemon trainers for the first time.
Okay.
These games will be new entries in the Pokemon series. Role-playing games that will get any player.
I would think
fired up
most
and
kids
excited.
would start with the 3DS ones because they're more affordable. But, whatever.
Since these are new entries, naturally, you'll find that they take place in a new region, with never-before-seen Pokemon living there, and new adventures.
Just like every new generation, huh?
So let's turn to the director of these games, our own Mr. Omori, to hear more.
I'm Shigeru Omori from Game Freak.
Shigeru.
I'm working as the director for Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
This is a new guy? I've never seen this.
The setting of these games is known as the Galar region.
Galar.
Galar is an expansive region with many environments, containing idyllic countryside and contemporary cities, vast plains, and craggy snow-covered mountains.
Okay. Yeah, I like this map.
Pokemon live here.
It looks pretty linear, though.
Together to
Like, you'll
develop
just go from town to
industries in
town.
the region. Here in this region, you'll visit gyms with the newly discovered Pokemon you choose to be your first partner, aiming for the enviable.
Oh, like a Munchlax?
So let's get to know the Pokemon that could be your next partner.
Yeah. I like the fire and the water one,
Pokemon
but
Grookey. This mischievous
Grookey.
Pokemon is full of boundless curiosity. The rabbit Pokemon Scorbunny, which is always running about, bursting with
Scorbunny.
energy. And the water lizard Pokemon Sobble. It's a bit timid, shooting out attacks as it hides itself in the water. You'll choose one of these distinct Pokemon.
okay. So fire or water for me.
Set out across the Galar region
Man.
on a new adventure.
I picked water last time, so I do think I'm overdue for a.
Along the
A
way,
fire
there
one?
will be many more.
I don't think I picked a fire one since Gen
Waiting
5.
to meet you and be discovered. As we work on the development of these games, our goal has been to create the greatest Pokemon experience yet.
Oh yeah.
We're challenging ourselves to try new things while still treasuring what makes Pokemon special. So we hope you'll all be looking forward.
This is the
to
same thing they did.
adventures awaiting you.
This is the same thing they did last gen. It's just like make an announcement video, show off the region, and like show off the starters. I mean, that's really all they need to do. This is going to be like #1 on Twitter for like weeks. Okay, like this is late 2019. All right.
And that's not all you'll have to look for.
So another big Switch exclusive. Oh wait, oh no, I'm sorry. All Pokemon games are the same. No, just kidding. Yeah, so another big Switch game.
Thank you all for tuning in today.
Yeah, Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. Better tweet about that. Yeah, another big year for Switch, man. Like there is so much they haven't talked about this year. Like they just had a big direct talking about like everything that's coming out. There's like what? I have like 5 games pre-ordered for April alone. And then like Yoshi's coming out in March, like what's coming out in May. I don't there is just so much. And then this is just another big, this is probably, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is probably going to be the best-selling game of 2019. I can't think of anything that could possibly compete with it. Like everything else. Oh, Animal Crossing. Like all the big games this year are going to be Nintendo exclusive. It's insane. Like I said, 2018 seemed kind of slow compared to like the nonstop barrage of stuff we were getting like 2017 between like Zelda, Mario Odyssey, ARMS, games like Mario Rabbids, which were surprise out of nowhere. Like 2019, in my opinion, seems to be doing a bit better in that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Breath of the Wild is the best game ever made, but one of the best games ever made. But 27. I feel that 2019 seems to be having more variety. We're getting stuff like Animal Crossing. We're getting stuff like this. We're getting stuff like Luigi's Mansion. We're getting like all these announcements. Like I just Man, looks really, really good. Very, very impressive. And there's still more they haven't talked about. I guarantee you, we're going to get like some more surprise announcements this E3. Like at the very least, we have a new Pokemon game to talk about. Like we might go the next couple of months without hearing anything until E3. But yeah, I think E3 is going to be another big one. Like Nintendo domination all year long. It's just like every year. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. At just how it's not only going to like sell well, it's going to be like really high quality. Going by what we've seen. Let's see. Yeah. Pokemon will always sell. I guarantee you, people are still buying and playing like Pokemon Sun and Moon. It's just that's just how these Nintendo titles work. But Mario Kart Wii is still selling copies. Okay, like I never bought the game growing up, and I have it in my Amazon wish list right now. So I am buying a Nintendo game, like brand new, like over a decade after it came out. Like that's the kind of longevity that Nintendo games have. Like I used to see grandparents go in and ask for Super Mario 64 DS at like Targets back in like 2000 and I want to say 2013 or 14, like really, really, really late in the DS's lifespan, like completely almost phased out by the 3DS. People were still coming in and asking for that game because it's such an iconic game. Like again, it's a port and it's not the same as the original. And of course, grandparents don't know that, but man, that's that's kind of ridiculous to think about. It's just that you don't see any games from other console makers have anywhere near that kind of longevity. Like we see Sony like re-release games and still like come nowhere near those numbers. Like The Last of Us has been like what re-released already on PS4, and it like yeah. So yeah, really, really hyped to see that. Yeah, I like the setting. I like 2 of the starters. Like again, I generally don't like all the starters anyway. Like you only need to pick one, right? So again, I'm just not going to pick the one I don't like. Like it doesn't bother me that I don't like it. I don't think I generally like all 3 starters. Like aside from maybe the first generation, I think that I generally have a preference for 1 or 2 of them. I don't think there's any generation where I like all 3 starters other than the original. Is there anything else to talk about? Is there anything else you want to hear from me? Because I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this. Let's see. Let's see. New information. I think we're not going to get anything substantial until E3. Yes, E3. I think that's all I got. Like again, it was like a 7-minute video. There's not a whole lot else to talk about. Let's see. I think I'm going to end the stream here, unless there's something else you want to talk about. When it comes to Pokemon, I suppose I could just make videos for general stuff. I think that's all there is to say. Yeah. Yeah. Again, like the setting, like the Pokemon, like everything they showed. Like again, it's Pokemon. You can't really do anything wrong. Like I am pleased by what I saw. Like there's no major red flags. I don't like hate everything about it. It just seems like another Pokemon game. And Pokemon is just a classic gaming franchise. It is just great. I love it, and I cannot wait to pick up Pokemon Sword and Shield this holiday season.